it's abundantly clear that for close to 4 years that the RCMP, who claims in a newspaper report that they conducted the most thorough and comprehensive and fair assessment of all the evidence, only interviewed 3 people. Are you aware of that, sir?
Yes, that's what the records show.
And the reason I'm asking these questions, sir, is because the NDP Liberal Coalition actually shut down an ethics committee yesterday to prevent the RCMP commissioner from testifying on very important details as to how they legally concluded that they lacked the reasonable and probable grounds to arrest Justin Trudeau for obstruction of justice. So I want to hearken back to your legal career, Mr. Conacher, and think about the evidence that Canadians did hear, that we as parliamentarians heard, but more importantly, the evidence the RCMP heard. The evidence the RCMP heard was the direct testimony of our former first ever Indigenous Attorney General, Jody Wilson-Raybould, who kept incredible detailed notes and also recorded conversations. So I want you to factor that in, and also factor in our former ethics commissioner, Mr. Dion, who concluded that the Prime Minister, with the support of friends and other members of Cabinet and in the Prime Minister's office, conducted a series of overt, direct acts attempting to influence the decision of Jody Wilson-Raybould. And you know, sir, that under the Criminal Code, under Section 139, the actual obstruction need not take place, that you could be found guilty just with an attempt. Is that fair?
Yes, attempt is covered.
Right. So do you find it rather curious that the RCMP, after 4 years interviewing a sum total of 3 individuals, that the ethics commissioner actually quadrupled, I think they interviewed 16 to 17 witnesses, collapsed the house of cards and claimed that there was no corrupt intent on behalf of the Prime Minister? Were you aware of that phrase that the RCMP used?
Yes, that's in the records.
Agree with me, sir, that a corrupt intent is not an essential ingredient to the mens rea requirement under Section 139. In fact, all you need to prove is it criminalizes deliberate acts which seek to obstruct, interfere, or hinder the pursuit of justice. And in this case, the pursuit of justice is Jody Wilson-Raybould had the courage to say, no, Mr. Prime Minister, you are not going to influence me, and I'm not going to give a remediation agreement to a corporate entity in Quebec that has some serious criminal charges. So you can understand and appreciate why
Mr. Brock,
you can understand and appreciate why we wanted to hear from the commissioner. Would you agree?
Yes.
Thank you.